Hello everyone, this is Jennifer with Creativity. I am an independent Stampin' demonstrator and I am here today to have a little crafting time with you. I'm going to give everybody a moment to get on and then we're going to dive right in. I'm getting my iPad up so I can see comments as they are coming in. Got to turn the sound out. Hold on. There we go. All right. Welcome who joined. Thank you for coming. This is going to be a brief live tonight. I know this is my normal go live night. However, I have been at a craft fair today, and where I live in Lexington, South Carolina, it was with the heat index today, it was 113, and my vendor table and display was set up outside today, so I am pretty beat. But I did not want to give up having some crafting time with you because I feel it's been forever. I got wrapped up in my state church convention that I do every year. So that took time away from my crafting, as well as when I came back from that, I went straight into Vacation Bible School at church. So it's like I have to come on tonight. I feel lost and not having my time with you guys. So this is going to be short. But like I said, I did want to come on and go live tonight and share a little time with you and let you know what is coming up with creativity. I am so excited for the month of July. I've got so many things planned. So I'll go into detail with that in a second. And so drop some comments. Let me know what's going on in your world. What kind of crafting have you been doing? Trying to stay cool. I know it's hot across our nation altogether. I know this week we're getting ready to go into celebrating 4th of July. All those fun things. And so I know it's a busy time, but let's don't forget about our crafting. It is a time to relax and enjoy things as well. So don't give up on crafting just because our lives are busy in the summer. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera and then we're going to dive right in and get started tonight. Get my supplies here on my desk. All right. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera real quick. And hopefully this is going to look like it's supposed to once we get it turned. Looking on my iPad to see where I need to go to make it centered. Also, this is my first live. Hold on, I'm trying to get this out of here. This is my first live since I have changed my internet service. I ended up going with a new provider because I kept fading so bad with my other one, and they kept telling me that there was nothing wrong, but I'm like, there is something wrong. So we have now upgraded and changed to a fiber optic version that is just now being offered in my area. So hopefully we won't have any hiccups. But this is my first time since I've switched my providers because I have been so busy and not been able to get into my craft room. It has been almost, gosh, I'm ashamed to even say it, but it's probably been almost 2.5 to 3 weeks since I've been able to truly be in my craft room, and I am behind. I miss it, so bear with me. I am going to plunge really hard this week in getting caught up because my July month is very busy with craft events, and I'll go into detail toward the end with those details once we get our card made tonight. Tonight I am going to use the Courage and Faith stamp set along with the beautiful designer series paper Thoughtful Journey. So if you have not seen this, I'm going to show you just a couple of pages of it. This is both front and back. This is a 6x6 designer paper. So these are the front and the back. Here is another design. This is front and the back there. It is just gorgeous paper. This is front and back. This is actually the piece that I will be using tonight for the cards, but I just wanted to share some of these with you. This is just gorgeous paper. So that is front and back there. And if you did my paper share, you got one of each of these, so you've got the fronts and the backs. My next paper share is going to be done in September, so don't miss out. If you don't know what a paper share is, it is when we get a new catalog, I will give you paper, all of the new design paper out of the new catalog, and you get 6x6 sheets of it, and that gives you a little sample of each kind of paper that is offered, so you can see what packs of paper you truly want to order. So these are right now, so like I said, my next one will be in September. So be on the lookout for that information as time gets closer. This here paper, it is just so gorgeous. And it is in stock at the moment. This one's been a little hottie. It comes and goes real quick. So we are going to get started now with our going to go ahead and get started. I'm also going to be using the Countryside corner dies, and the order, if you would like to place an order, this number is 161471, and that is the product number that you would need. And tonight I use this die to cut out for our sentiment. So let's go ahead and pull out what we need. So I have cardstock already cut and ready to go, because like I said, this is going to be a quick video because I am truly exhausted from being out in the sun today. My booth was outdoors today, and the heat index put us at 113 today, so I'm beat. But I have some other announcements to go along once we get done. I'm also going to be using the Misty Moonlight cardstock. I will be using the basic white cardstock, our designer series paper, as well as the die that I cut out. I will also be using the sheer ribbon. This is like a sheer with a silver on the outside of it. And if you would like to place an order using this, it is order product number 162149. Hello, who joined? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Alright, so here we go with our card tonight. Like I said, this is going to be a simple card tonight. We're going to go ahead and fold our card. We've got, hold on. Okay, my cardstock did not cut correctly. I thought it was kind of crazy in my cutter. Let me do this again because that's not even folding correctly. I don't know what I did, but once I got it together, I was like, that didn't look right on the cutter here. So let me get that piece out of the way and let's start again. So this is the card base, and it is cut at there we go. Okay. So I was like, what in the world? So this is cut at 5.5. Oops. Move my cutter down. 5.5. Welcome who joined. Thank you. This is gonna be scored now at I cut it. So our Stampin' Up cutter, it has a blade for cutter and the score. I cut my cardstock, so we're gonna have to start over. I do that a lot. So we're gonna make sure our paper is cut at 5.5. Okay. And then we're going to score it. Let me go ahead and move those up so I can score it at 4.25. Now let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's much, much better. All right. Uh-oh. My bone folders are downstairs. Okay. So we're going to just have to do this by hand. So, let's take the scissor snip top here. And we're going to run this down to give it a good crease and where we scored our card. And that way it will hold down good and it won't be floppy. Alright, so then what we're going to do is we're going to take our Misty Moonlight and our designer paper, and we're going to take our papers and put some adhesive on it. Now right now I am hooked on the liquid glue that Stampin' Up sells, but you can use whatever kind of adhesive you want. We also have the Stampin' Seal tape runners if you would rather have the tape runner. But use just whatever you would like that you feel comfortable using. Like I said, right now I am hooked on this liquid glue. Just make sure using the liquid glue you do not get too close to your edge, because you don't want glue gushing out of the sides. Alright, so we're going to put that in there. Very pretty. Now we're ready to take this and put the glue on the back so we can put this on top of our card base. Alright, so we're going to and I'm a heavy gluer, so you use whatever or however much glue you choose to use. I am just a heavy glue person. Even running the tape runners, I am very heavy on running tape runners as well. I just want to secure and make sure everything is good to go. Alright. Now, we're going to take our basic white and we're going to put that on the inside. And again, I'm going to just put my glue on my card back and put it right in the middle of my card base. Alright, now we're going to do some stamping. Alright, let's see. We are going to try, and I haven't made a sample of this, so This is all trial and error. But we're going to make our thing go just like this. So out of my stamp set that I'm using, the Courage and Faith, and the product number is 161500. Let's see which one that we can get. Let's see which one we can get out of here. Okay. I kind of like this one. It says, may the Lord bless you and keep you. And that is Numbers 6:24. So let's see what this looks like. I should be able to get that all in there. I'm going to use the ink pad Misty Moonlight as my ink pad tonight. So let's see what we got. Now, if you're new and you have not used our ink pads and you're new at stamping, when you get these ink pads, you do not want to take your stamp and press hard into your ink pad, because then you will get too much ink on your stamp and you will not get a clear image. So just barely tap your stamp into our ink pads. Alright, so let's go with there. Oh, that's great. Alright, so now what I want to do is I'm going to get a piece of scrap, because I want to take my flower design out of here, and I'm going to put it right here. And we're going to curl this around. What stick block am I going to use? Let's see. Yes. Okay. So we're going to tap, tap. And I did the scrap paper under it because this is going to not all go on here, and I didn't want to get the ink on my table. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Now we are ready to take this. I'm going to put close up my ink pad so I don't get that everywhere. And now we are ready to we are going to wrap our silver and white sheer ribbon around this and tie a bow. So we're going to do it right here. And let's see if I can get this to tie into a bow. Alright. Come on. I think I'm going to have to start this over. But let's just see what I've got. Yeah. Okay. I need to give it a little more on the tail side here. Bows are a hit and miss. Sometimes I can get them straight the first time, and then there is sometimes I just sit and have to just tear it apart and start over again. It's like my hands don't function at some points. And I'm thinking tonight is one of those nights, because I am really struggling here. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Maybe. We got it this time. I've got too much on the tail end now, but we're going to make it work. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, so let's make, and then you can make your bow as big as you want it to be. That's going to be your call. Okay. And we're going to snip it. And then we're going to snip this side as well. That is going to go right there. Thinking I need to make there. Okay, I made the bow smaller, so I'm going to leave the tail piece on here until we get it hooked down. But I may end up having to cut that just a little bit because it's just too big, I think. But let's see. Let me get my dimensionals here because we're going to put some, let's see. Thought I had an open pack. I want the minis. We're not going to use minis. We're going to use the real big ones. These are our foam dimensionals, so we can make this sentiment we're going to put on here. We're going to put it on the back, and like I said, I am a heavy adhesive dimensional type person, so we're going to put a good many on yours. You put as many as you want at any place you want. There's not a set place. I am going to put 2 on my ribbon just so I know that it is secured. And then we're going to take our little backs off here. And if you have a pick, you can poke these and they come off so much easier than trying to do them with your fingers. But I had class yesterday and my stuff's on my dining room table, and I did not realize it until we got started. So I'm going to just kind of put this in the center of the card here. Pretty. Yeah, I need to cut these. These are too big. And then let's cut this one here. Yeah, I like that much better. All right, now we need to put just a little bit of bling on it. Let's see, which ones are we going to use tonight? Let's go with the jewel rhinestones. You can never go wrong with these. Actually, I need to get my order placed so I can get more of these. I use a lot of these rhinestones. So we're going to put one up here. And then we're going to put one down here. Let's put one up there. All right. So there is our card for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And I do apologize for not having the long version and making multiple cards tonight. But with just being out of my craft room for almost 3 weeks, and then having my vendor fair today, I just have not been able to prepare. So this week I plan to get caught up and back on track and get everything sent in the way I need you guys to have all the information. So because July is very, very, very busy, but we're going to have a blast. All right, so let me go over a couple of announcements, and this will wrap us up tonight. Let me put my top on this. Okay, so today, like I said, I was at a vendor event, and it had some good turnout, and it was very hot. I'm not going to lie about that. It was very, very hot. But we survived, and I was glad to be able to be part of that, and hopefully in the future I will be going back. I will be going live on Tuesday, June 25th at 8 o'clock, doing my monthly Fun Fold class. Please join me. This is a class that I will be doing as a Facebook Live, and then you will have an opportunity to get the cards that I make, and I will go over that in detail on Tuesday the 25th at 8 o'clock. That's going to be Fun Fold class. I also have my in-person class on July 8th. I am getting real close and being full. But if you have not already RSVP'd, please make a comment in this video or go to the events tab on my Facebook page and click going so I can reserve and make sure you have material prepped for that class. But it will be in person July 8th at 8 my classes go from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. And if you have not already RSVP'd, please do so by Friday, July 5th. Last thing I want to say is, okay, thanks, Dora. I will make sure you're on my list. Also, save the date. I have some exciting things coming in July. But my big event that I am doing in July is going to be on Saturday, July 27th. That is going to be a stamp camp. And it is going to be from, I'm going to tell you a time, but it is tentatively because I'm doing something that I've never done in the 8 years that I've been a demonstrator. I will be hosting this stamp camp with my upline, and so the way it's going to work is she's going to have her customers and I'm having my customers, and we're coming together as a big group, so that way you're going to have more of an opportunity to make more of the projects. So I'm designing half of the class, she's designing the other half, and then you're going to be able to make all the projects though. So it's going to be exciting. It is July 27th. It is a stamp camp, and the time tentatively is from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and we will have refreshments because we know that's during lunchtime. So we're going to provide refreshments. That way you've got snack foods and things like that as we do our crafting. But I am so excited. I'm hoping by Tuesday of this week we will be able to start advertising. I will tell you the theme is going to be revolving around Christmas in July. So I'm not going to give no more details tonight, but hopefully Tuesday when I come back on at 8 o'clock, I can give you more information. But save the date because I would love for you to be able to participate. And like I said, this is my first one doing with my upline. So that's going to be very fun, and I'm very excited about doing that. So, all right, guys, I think that's it. And I will see you guys back on Tuesday, June 25th at 8 o'clock. If you have any questions, please let me know. And always, if you need to place an order, you can do so by going to my store at jennifer-nuevo.stampinup.net. Also, if you're not on my email list, click the link in this video that says join. Not in this video, on my Facebook page that says join, so you don't miss out on any of the information, because I do a lot of emails giving you updates of events coming up, those types of things. So make sure you join my email list. And if you have any questions or issues, just reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you. All right, guys. See you on Tuesday. Thank you.